going on, guys? So we got $2 glass mouse skates from AliExpress. These are dot skates, obviously, as you can see. In this video, I'll just go over my thoughts after using them for almost a month or two now, actually. In a pretty long time I've had these. If you're looking for glass skates, should you get these? I'll show you why. So starting off, I've been using them on my slightly touched X3. I've been using this mouse for a while with these skates. It's really nice in my opinion. You know, you get the pretty smooth, get the consistency of glass skates at all times. It's very nice, very nice. If you want to see a review on this mouse, I will be doing one in the future. I've had this for quite a while now, so besides the point. I've only had to use about 4, so yeah, just here. And pretty much, they're honestly perfect. Like, I was really surprised. I didn't expect it to be this good. For $2, I was really impressed with how good they are. They've held up like ridiculously well. Like obviously the glass, so they don't wear down. They also are just way more consistent than normal skates. Normal skates wear down over time and things like that. So I even found out about these. I was looking for Pulsar's glass skates, and these motherfuckers charge $40. Man, that's crazy. For tiny ass skates that look exactly like this. In fact, these weirdly have the same writing on them, so they clearly were they were slightly inspired, but they practically function the same. Now if you guys want to see a full comparison 1-to-1 with the Pulsar Super Glides, then support the channel and maybe I'll be able to afford to shell out $40 on glass dot skates. Okay, maybe in the distant future I'll be able to do that. Pretty much really nice, really good quality. Actually definitely improved my aim considerably. If you love not having inconsistent glides, this will definitely be good for you. This helped so much with my issue that some parts of my mouse pads would just feel different because I just use it on my desk now. I've officially given up on using mouse pads. If you guys want to see a full breakdown video of why I've done that, then let me know in the comments. But now just using this on my desk is so smooth and it's really consistent all the time. And even though it is really fast, I still have good stopping power because obviously I've learned how to use them. I got used to it. As long as you use your pinky and your thumb to friction and stop, it's really easy. It allows for really good tracking, which is really useful in Marvel Rivals, which is my main game now. So stay tuned if you want to see more of that, by the way. If you're really into that fast pace gliding, definitely look into this. The one thing I don't like about glass skates though is that they will wear down your pad immensely. If you're like me and you hate cloth pads that wear down really quick and are uneven in the center, the center is slow, the outside's fast, it's really annoying. It should piss me off a lot. So if you're like me, do not use a cloth pad, especially if you have glass pads now. And also another problem that you might find with dot skates is if you're using it on a cloth pad, because the surface area isn't big enough, your mouse will sink in and it won't actually be using the skates, so you'll need to put on a few more. The only reason I only need to put on 4 is because I'm using it on a really flat, solid surface. So I guess if you're using a hard pad or some sort of you're just not using a mouse pad like me, you would not need that many. It does come obviously with 8, so I have two pairs, so I still have an additional 4 from the white one. But I just wanted to get into live unboxing and everything. So here it just comes with the 8. It just comes on a little card, and you have each individual one just like that. Boom. And then you get boom, it's a pretty simple box. Just a hardcore gamer. So if you're a hardcore gamer, this is for you. Let's see. It's just manufacturing details on the back there. Thankfully, it does not say my address. It just comes with 2 wipes for obviously when you take off your old skates and you're putting on the new ones. Yeah, but I don't know, I didn't really need to use those, so it's whatever. They actually come with really good adhesive on the backside, so like you can reuse them a couple times after you take them, but obviously they'll become weaker. And that has happened to me, but it's like whatever. Like once you have it on and you use it for a bit, it's like fine, it doesn't come off or anything. So we have my mouse with no skates on it now. And let's see. Obviously, once you buy them, they're gonna feel absolutely crazy to use because they are not worn in at all. But once you wear them in, they feel ridiculously consistent, and that feeling that you have once they're like tuned in is just immaculate, and you can't really get that level of consistency just with like normal PTFE skates, in my opinion. So you got one down. Get the second one. Just try and make sure you don't like touch the adhesive when you're putting it on, but it's a little hard. And we obviously need to have them not matching, so it says super super. Oh. So yeah, here we got the last one. Final assembly. Oh boy. All right, let's go. So yeah, here we go. Pull 4 on. This feels incredibly smooth compared to the older ones. But honestly, it's just because these are fresh pair, you know, fresh 2 pairs. But yeah, like, honestly, if you're looking for consistency, you really hate variations in speed, things like that, this is definitely for you. And goddamn, it's a good deal. I got it for $2 total, even with shipping included, which is really impressive. Wow, like for $2 instead of spending what 20 times that and getting the name brand ones, you just get the same or maybe similar experience for a fraction of the cost. And man, can I really recommend this. One thing I will say though is that even though I don't use a mouse pad, I still have worn down the desk. Still a bit slow in some parts, but it's definitely not as bad as when you're using a cloth pad, in my opinion. Another good reason why you should buy these is like if you're not sure whether or not you do want to use glass skates, this is a really good way to find out. Like cheap, it's like $2, bro. Come on now. You just have to go on AliExpress, find them. I will leave a link down in the description, and that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.